Hey everyone, Heartless here bringing you guys another StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void daily match. Today it is going to be a Protoss vs Zerg on Lerilak Crest. So spawning in the top left hand corner, playing as our red Zerg, it is our Korean player. I don't know how to pronounce it, so I'm going to call him Barcode. Also with a very early gas, a 20-second gas. We are going to be seeing some early, very aggressive lane play most likely out of him. But before I get too much further, yep, there's the spawning pool. Before I get too much further into that, spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, playing as our blue Protoss, it is State. So, a very early timing on this pool. Do I agree with the decision? On a map like Lerilak Crest, I'm not horribly surprised, but I think I would like to see a little bit more of an economic game, but obviously, this player has in his mind what he's going to do, or possibly her, what they're going to do, and that is going to be get good map presence, possibly some really good harassment with some very early link play, and, you know, it very well could end up working for them in the long run, so we'll find out relatively soon, and thankfully for State, he decided to go with a gateway and second gateway before any Nexus, so he's not going to die to any type of early pressure. It would have been disastrous if he had gone Nexus first. Ooh. Anyway, the first gateway is going to finish up, and it's not producing anything. Most likely going to wait for that Cybernetics core to finish, and we'll either see double Adept or double Stalker production come out of it. However, 3 batches of Lings have now finished and are on their way over, along with, excuse me, a Metabolic Boost being almost halfway done, so speed should finish up a little bit before he actually entered. Our Barcode player enters the base. Maybe they'll wait at the bottom of the ramp to see. Oh, the probe, is it going to try and put down an expansion? No. State sees this and immediately pulls the probe. Is not going to expand, pulls the probes as well, and starts getting to work on these Lings. But these Lings are doing some pretty good damage. Let's take a look at the units lost. 4 probes lost already. That's actually pretty big, and this pylon's already lost all of its shield and some of its health. This is actually quite painful for State in this situation. 5 probes lost now, and the pylon goes down, but not before the Adept finishes. Great timing for that Adept to finish. This Adept should be able to finish off these Lings and shoo them away, but at what cost? What has already been done? 8 probes have been lost for State. That hurts so much. That hurts so much, along not only with the amount of probes lost, but also with the mining time lost as well. I still haven't calculated it out. I will do my best to get that done here sometime, but that mining time lost was actually quite devastating for State as well. And all behind that, our Barcode player did go ahead and expand, is still putting on the Ling pressure. It's still mining gas too. I'm curious as for what that gas is going to be used for. We'll find out here in a little bit. Still joining up a little bit behind this. So this isn't any sort of all-in by any means, but a very good, strong early aggression to keep State back, to limit the economy a little bit. Is it ultimately game ending? I wouldn't say yes, because based purely on the fact that during that time, our Barcode player also wasn't building any drones, and so they're relatively even on economy. But the main thing is this: the expansion having finished for our Barcode player, State still on the first base, but the loss of mining time. The loss of mining time is beginning to kind of start hurting. And we'll see exactly how much this is going to be. That's also a lot of Lings. I'm curious if this might be some Baneling play. Probably not, considering it's only 2 workers on gas. I wouldn't expect to see the Baneling nest go down, but that is a good amount of Lings. And the Lings are going to come back over here to start attacking the Nexus. And, getting 1 Ling, pushing them away. This mothership core really needs to finish. And that way, there we go. Kill the extractor and make sure you have photon overcharge. Photon overcharge shuts a critical and key, excuse me, ability for early Protoss defense. Also, now it's electing to take our third base is our Zerg player. Third base of 4 minutes and 40 seconds. Pretty good. Also with the Roach Warren finishing up, I like this decision. Roaches can be very, very powerful in this situation, considering State has not elected to go with any robotics tech. As a matter of fact, the only tech we're really seeing out of him right now is a Stargate. Hopefully we'll see Void Ray production out of this. I think against these Roaches, the Void Rays would probably be the best choice, unless he's going to go ahead and try and maybe do some early economic damage with possibly an Oracle. We'll find out here in just a second what he decides to go with. And right now it looks like they're both just going to kind of set up in macro for a little bit. Our Barcode player with some pretty good creep spread as well. Already only at 5 minutes and halfway across the map to State's base. This is pretty good creep spread. Pretty much bang on all cylinders. Layer about to finish. Another gas and 5 Roaches in production. Roaches are going to be very good. Possibly, hopefully see a few of these more from the Ravagers. Roach Ravager is actually quite good in early PvZ. Alright. And for State right now, going to go ahead and move his Adepts out. See what he can find. He'll eventually see that this creep spread is real and it is getting across the map. Our Barcode player is going to see this coming. So he shouldn't lose too much to it. And so the Shades are going to go ahead and move on up. As the Adepts move across, the Shades going to probably just get a scout off. Yeah, not going to go ahead and do much there pressure-wise. But the Oracle comes in and is going to start getting to work on these drones. 3 kills. Whoop, there we go. Sorry about that. 4 kills. 5? Possibly 6, 7? 6 kills before shoot away. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. And immediately we see 3 Spore Crawlers going down. 1 in each mineral line. Good play by our Barcode player. Banging on all cylinders. The Hydralisk Den just a little bit over halfway finished. Hydralisk's going to be a nice choice in this play. Sorry, in this game. Alright. Now, as for what State is electing to go for, we also see a robotics facility coming out of this, along with the Twilight Council. Not sure if I fully agree with the positioning there on them. Ah, there we go. I guess they're not horribly exposed. I think I'd rather see them in the main, but that's okay. Anyway, gonna go ahead and move out with a few Oracles here. And these Oracles are gonna definitely need to get the job done. Uh-oh, I'm lagging a little bit there. Sorry about that. Not sure what was going on there. Anyway, the Oracles are gonna come... Ugh. The Oracles are going to come in and start getting some pretty good work done on this mineral line as the Adepts move over too, but the Roaches are going to be able to probably clean up these Adepts or at least get them out of the way. And as the Adepts are moving their Shades over, a few of them are dying pretty quick. Ooh. Alright, good timing for that. The Adepts still getting some good work done here. But I'm not sure what's going on with my recording. Sorry, guys. I don't know if it's going to be enough damage with what he has dedicated this attack with. Because now, all of his Adepts are gone. He really doesn't have much of a defense now. And most of the army for our Barcode player is still intact. And so he is ready to start knocking on the door. Gonna shut down the 3rd base here. And my computer is being very laggy. I apologize, guys. Alright, 1 photon overcharge goes down. He gets that baited out. And the Roaches should end up taking out this pylon. Yes, they do. A 2nd overcharge goes down to the 3rd one as well. I failed to mention that one. 3 overcharges. 4 overcharges now have gone down. 5 overcharges have been baited out. And all he has to do, all our Barcode player has to do, is pull back a little bit, wait for photon overcharge, and now what does State have to deal with this? He has about 3 overcharges and that's it, along with a few Zealots and a couple Oracles, and these Hydras are going to melt this away, and also with the Ravagers and the Corrosive Bile, should be able to do some really good work here. Revelation goes down, but at what cost? At what cost is State going to be able to deal with this? I don't know if he's going to be able to. That is a very formidable force. They go ahead and start getting to work. Overcharge goes down. There are no overcharges left for right now. And right now, he's just going to go ahead and power in with everything. These Hydralisks doing so much damage are going to be able to clean up these Immortals very quick. And there it is, GG by State. Wow. Very good play by our Korean Barcode player. He's not technically a Barcode, but I didn't know what to call him other than that. Very well played. Very good Roach Ravager Hydra timing. With some early link pressure. I liked it. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this. My apologies. My computer is a little bit laggy on this one. Sorry about that. It actually brings me up to one of the points I was going to make. I was hoping that I might be able to petition you guys to possibly, excuse me, to possibly pledge to my Patreon page to get a new graphics card. I'm actually having a difficult time recording these matches because Fraps does typically use a lot of power off of this, and unfortunately my graphics card is just one phase too old in order to be able to run Shadowplay, the NVIDIA recording software. You have to have a 600 series or higher. Mine's a 590 Ti. I've just barely missed the cutoff. Anyway, if you guys have the ability to, I would greatly appreciate it if you could go over there and donate just a couple bucks to help me get a newer graphics card, so I might be able to give you guys better content as well as less laggy matches, and also be able to get better quality on these matches. So if you guys could do that, I'd really appreciate it. I'm going to try and not sound like an advertisement here. So anyway, other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.